What is up, guys? Welcome back to a new video, and today we're gonna be looking over the Execration versus Nexplay Solid game number 3. So let's look at the draft first, since draft is very important. So let's skip through the draft a little bit so it's faster. So they banned Harith, Esme, and then the other side banned Uranus and Selena. Alright, those are pretty common bans. Yuzhong also gets banned, so remember it is a 5-man ban system for both sides. Alice gets banned. The reason why is because Benny Cutie freaking showed the Alice on game number 2 and he carried the fuck out of his team on game number 2. Alright, the only reason why Execration won game number 2 is because of Benny. It should have been a 2-0 honestly, but Benny freaking saved the day. Ranijay kind of threw with a kick on game number 2 on Chu. He kicked into the tower. Enemy team 1v5, 1v4 or 1v5, I'm not really sure, but yeah, he made that one big mistake there at the end. But Ranijay before that was playing really good. Alright, before that playing really good until that last play. Execration first picks Farsa, while Nexplay Solid picks Kufra and Link. So these are really comfort picks for H2O and Yaoi. Alright, we all know Yaoi plays this Kufra really well. This is his main hero. He's known for this hero. We have Chaknu on Atlas, and we have Benny Cutie on the Chu. These are all comfort picks from these players. Alright, Benny Cutie is a known Chu player as well. Chaknu is a known, solid tank player. He's not gonna get the Kufra, so he's gonna take the Atlas, so it's gonna be a 1-for-1 trade on the tank. The second banning phase is here. They ban Hellkurt for Ranijay. Alright, so now the problem here is Ranijay is known for his Hellkurt, Thamus, and Chu. So Nexplay Solid banned Thamus first, which is one of Ranijay's main heroes. After that, Execration was like, alright, his hero pool is he's about to be tested right now if he has the hero pool to actually keep up with the 5 banning system, right? Execration banned Hellkurt just for that, so Ranijay can't use it. Because Ranijay is known for his Chu, Hellkurt, and Thamus. But without these heroes, he's forced to play something else. But with a 10 banning system, oh man, it is rough for him. Lunox also gets banned because Lunox could be a possibility for offlane or as funnel. Execration tried funnel Lunox the first game. It did not work out for them. I think it's good, it's just that they didn't execute it to its potential. Obviously, that's why they lost the game. And Execration also banned Valir, which is a good ban because Valir counters the Atlas, and also Valir could actually cancel the Farsa ulti if she gets pushed. Now, with Thamus, Hellkurt, and Chu ban, he's forced to play something else that we don't usually see him play, which is the Gatot. Alright, I would say give Ranijay the Khalid and then give the Gatot to MB, because MB's Gatot is actually really good, and he's like on their previous games he's played Gatot before, so I don't know why they didn't switch. Maybe Ranijay doesn't play Khalid at all, or he doesn't know how to play this new hero, so that's why he's stuck with Gatot. Right, that's why he's stuck with Gatot. So this is kind of like an expose on Ranijay's side, because he needs to widen up his hero pool, I would say. Compared to the other offlaners, they have a wide hero pool, whereas Ranijay, he mainly just plays 3 heroes. Hellkurt, Chu, and Thamus. So that's a big part of Nexplay Solid's weakness. Same with Yaoi as well. It feels like whenever Yaoi's tanks gets banned, Nexplay Solid is not as good. I don't ever see him play Akai, where Akai is really underrated right now. So this is the only bad draft from the Execration. I don't know who drafted for them. It's just the players talking here. I don't even see the coach, so it's just the players drafting for themselves, I think. I'm not sure if the coach is nearby, because there's 5 players, there's no coach. There's supposed to be 6 if there was a coach. Lancelot is not a good pick here. If you're trying to burst out Khalid, you're not going to be able to with second skill, right? He's just going to heal everything back up. If you try to burst out Gatot, he's going to get a rage bar on his the red rage bar, and he's just going to auto attack and sustain all your damage. If you try to burst out Ling, he's going to ulti out or just jump into a wall and run away. Obviously, Kufra counters Lancelot. Like everything, you just countered yourself, right? This is the worst core that you could possibly play against this lineup. If you think about it, it is so hard to play Lancelot against this lineup. That's why Hate played so bad. It's not necessarily his fault. I think it's the draft itself. And of course, Execration, they pick Xborg. I'm surprised these guys didn't pick Xborg, but Xborg's actually really good against Khalid. He deals true damage, and as long as Gatot doesn't hit you with auto attack, you're good. You're good to go. But it's gonna be a stalemate either way in the offlane, because Gatot's gonna ulti out, or Gatot doesn't have enough damage to actually burst out the Xborg unless a gank comes in, right? And the last pick here is Kagura from Chester. The Kagura here is actually really good because you can use the umbrella to purify the Atlas ulti and the Chu ulti, and you can also burst out the Farsa if Farsa ultis, right? Farsa is stationary when she ultis, so that's why Kagura is really good against Farsa. So let's look at the laning phase first. Go into the game. Here we go. Laning phase, this is normal 1-3-1. We see that Lancelot, Farsa, and Atlas is here at mid. The tanks are going to be aggressive just to zone out, and so whoever waves clears faster. Xborg, obviously top lane, Chu, bot lane. This is normal 1-3-1 rotation. Both teams are going to try to wave clear as fast as possible. We see Kufra already giving his presence right here. Atlas is waiting for the minions to come in so he could second skill. Where Farsa using the second skill to wave clear the minions, and also Lancelot's second skill to wave clear minions, obviously. So now, the thing here is, Execration needs to figure out which Bulbasaur do we want, this side, or do we want to get both? So it looks like Lancelot's gonna go to this side's Bulbasaur, and Farsa is gonna go there as well. And Zapnu, for some reason, I don't know why he went aggressive against Khalid. Never go aggressive against Khalid early game. If he's near the minions and he first kills and you're near as well, you will get destroyed by that first kill. So there's no point in you losing that armor. There's no reason for you to be losing that armor. You should still have your armor right now. Right here, Yaoi doing really good harassment on Chaknu right here, knowing that he doesn't have first kill or anything yet. He's not level 2 yet. And Lancelot and Farsa got the Bulbasaur right there. Chaknu's half health, right? And Zapnu doesn't have the armor. Knowing that Export's clear is a little bit slower than Khalid. Khalid could, you know, invade here the blue buff, which is what they're doing right now. But the problem is, they don't have Retribution, or Lancelot has Retri. So it's gonna be really hard to do. As long as Hate Retries this correctly, he should be able to get it. Here we go, and yep, and he does get it pretty easily. And Ling and Kufra are doing the other blue buff here on the other side. Now, I'm really not sure when H2O used the Retri, but he doesn't have Retri right now. Maybe he used it for the Bulbasaur here. Not really sure why. And for that reason, I think Chaknu saw it. For that reason, he's gonna go in and gonna try to steal this, because he knows he doesn't have Retribution. But the good part here about Yaoi and Ling, they waited until Atlas hits his stun, and then they started doing the blue buff again, so that it doesn't get stolen, which is super smart. Pretty basic IQ. And here we go, Lancelot gonna go for the small minion here, and same with Ling, gonna go for the small minion here. They're kind of mirroring each other's rotation. And MB, he doesn't need to recall. He has second skill. He just needs to wait for his second skill, heal it back up. He doesn't have to miss any EXP. So Ling is almost level 4, and Lancelot actually reached level 4 faster than Ling. So at this point in the game, Lancelot's supposed to be ahead. The problem is the team comp. This team comp is really hard to go against with your Lance. Even if you try to go for Kag is a very mobile support, and he has a lot of outplay potential, so it's really hard to play Lance here, to be honest with you. So now they're gonna go for the crab here on the top side. Lancelot retries that, so he secures it. Khalid is most likely gonna first kill the X-Borg right there, as you can see. Kufra is looking for a jump right here, but nobody showed up, so everybody's just playing it patiently. The bush gaming is real. The good part here is, if they end up trying to go for Kag is very mobile. She's probably just gonna dash away and umbrella you and slow you down. Okay, let's see here. Renegade actually got the vision right here. Since Kagura knows that there's people that came into this bush, and Renegade had information on this bush, he knows that there's nowhere else to go, so you know they should be in this bush. Let's see. Farsa ulted. They didn't know Gatot was here, and as soon as Farsa ulted, they knew to come in. They knew when to come in. Ling still has level 4, and Lancelot, alright, Lancelot tried to go for Kag, but again, like I said, look at Kag. Lancelot ultied for Kag, and then Kag just dashes away, and Lancelot doesn't have enough damage, and he doesn't have anything to actually get away from the Kufra second skill, because Kufra flickered for him. As you get right there, see? Yaoi flickered for him. Second skill cancels Lancelot first skill. So now he's fucked, and these guys are backing up. This might be a miscommunication, honestly. I don't think Hate should have committed to this. I think it was a bad idea to commit to this, because Farsa's ulti already got wasted and all that. Atlas is not even level 4. Atlas cannot do anything to save you. So it would have been better. Yeah, that was a very bad engage from Hate. That's why I say Lancelot is very hard to play against this team comp. So it's a 1-for-0 trade. Their core died. Execration's core died. So that's not a good start so far for Hate. Let's see. Kufra's actually trying to knock out Benny Cutie right here, and the BM is right there. All he needs to do is clear the minion wave and he's good. But the problem here is, since there's a lot of members of Nexplay here, his jungle is gonna get cleared here. So this is more stacks for Ling's jungle item, alright? The blue buff's about to come up, so Ling and Lancelot are gonna wait for that. Zapnu is also trying to roam a little bit, so because there's no minions yet, so he's trying to roam just a little bit so that he can help his teammates, because he knows that he's not gonna be able to kill Khalid anyway. So it's just better, just let him push, right? Let him push. As long as you're back there to clear the minion wave, you're good. You shouldn't have to worry. This is what's good about Renegade on how he plays. He's probably the most patient player I've ever seen. Honestly, it's between Greed and Renegade for the most patient player ever. If you didn't watch game number 2, Renegade was always ambushing someone, right? Until that last play where he fucked up. Right now, he's doing the same thing for Gatot, and it's really good. It's giving so much information. Right now, he's not even going to show himself, even though he knows that Lancelot is doing the turtle. Because he's level 4, he could actually use his ulti to steal this, and Kufra knows about this as well. Benny Cutie has vision on Kufra right here. Kufra knows that Chu is here, so they both have vision on that. And what's good about this is when Farsa ulted, Renegade came in, because he knows that he doesn't have ult anymore. Try to cancel it. I don't know why he's not using the bird form right now. He's not using it because if he used it, he would be able to run away this direction, right? Like go around like that, because she's fast enough, honestly. I can't see the cooldowns, but I didn't see her use the bird form earlier, so I'm guessing she still has it. But what Renijay and Kagura did is she forced, alright, they forced Farsa to come in this direction, and Kufra is gonna be here as well, knowing that Farsa is here, out of position. Chu is there, but I don't think Chu's gonna be able to save you. Because if Farsa comes into this direction, you're gonna get bursted by a level 4 Kagura, and Gato has second skill. It is the right decision for Etumax to go in this direction, but he should have bird form. He probably had cooldown. He should have bird form, and because of that, Kufra just got a free set. They caught the freaking Farsa. You're not gonna be able to fly away. And now that it's a 4v5, Nexplay could do the turtle right here. It's a 4v5, right? Lancelot's still trying to get the red buff. The red buff is still not up for Link, so it's fine. They could take this turtle first. And very nice bush checking by Yaoi right here. People are gonna try to go for this, but I think Gatot secures it. So Gatot ultis the turtle so that nobody comes near and tries to steal the turtle. H2O could retry, and then Gatot could either steal the turtle buff. And Lancelot actually tried second skill killing the turtle, but he didn't have enough burst. Atlas gets a set right here, 3-man set. I don't know if it's a 4-man, 3-man. Looking at right here, he's already really low, so he had no choice but to ulti. So it's not a bad play from Chapnu. Benny Cutie, he doesn't have items yet, so he's not gonna have damage. Zapnu doesn't have ulti. He tried stealing the turtle with ulti earlier. Lancelot, his second skill is probably on cooldown right now. He gets a set. Farsa has ulti, but I don't think it's gonna do much. Chu tries to follow up because obviously he saw a set right there. So it's a tank for a core, also minus disadvantage still for Execration. And also Nexplay got the turtle. Gatot got it. So this is just not going well for Execration side, all over the place. Alright, here we go, here we go. Now H2O, Yaoi, and Chester, they want to siege this mid lane tower because they don't have any cores to actually protect this. Obviously, Farsa could protect it, but they're gonna be confident enough to try and kill this Farsa. So Farsa, too scared of trying to go near, runs away, flies away, right? Comes back near the Kufra. He already saw Kufra trying to charge up, and he still came back on Kufra's range. Right here, see? If you have a tower right here, you still have vision on Kufra charging up. He knows that for a fact. He still comes near him, and they're also next to each other, right here. Boom. So both of them get knocked up. I don't know why he already escaped and he still went back in, and he gets fucked because of that. He survived, but his flicker gets wasted. You know, all the resources matter, and Atlas gets caught. Atlas can't do anything about that. Here we go. Farsa trying to steal the blue buff, but I think H2O is gonna retry, and he does. So H2O secures the Lancelot blue buff, so now Lance doesn't have blue. He's really screwed. So this is what's good about Gatot. You see this? Farsa, Lancelot, and Chu, they're gonna try to burst out this Gatot, but Gatot's sustain is just too much. Plus he has tank emblem. See, look at Lancelot is 0-3, he doesn't have damage, and he sustained it. He even has another rage bar to actually sustain some more. And that's why Lancelot is pretty useless here unless you snowball early game. Even late game, Lancelot falls off late game, so it's just a bad pick overall. Whoever thought of picking Lancelot is just, it's very bad, very bad. Alright, let's see what's next. The turtle's up, so now people are trying to set up for turtle. Gatot misses second skill. Chu is just trying to poke and harass. Lancelot trying to just wave clear here, and he gets caught. As soon as Kufra saw that Lancelot just used second skill, he knew right away that he could come in. Right here, look at, focus on hate, right? Focus on the Lancelot. He dashes twice, and he uses second skill right here to wave clear the minions. And then as soon as that came in, fucking Kufra is already jumping at you, and you're getting focused. So this is really good from Yaoi actually. Yaoi's making the plays here. And because of that, Lancelot is gonna most likely die again. He gets ulted into here. Gatot even ulted. He gets fucking triple ulted. Yeah, it's just bad for him. Atlas ulted, but they don't have enough damage. They don't have any damage to go for a setup. Farsa's dead, Lancelot dead. After that, they're kind of screwed. Right? Xborg doesn't even have ulti. So what they want to do is either go for turtle and get the top lane tower for the trade of one tower here at bot lane. Obviously someone needs to recall to defend this, just at least one guy. So the best thing to do here for Nexplay is probably get the turtle and push top lane tower. Instead they wait here for the minions, waste a lot of time, and try to go for the second tier tower. They could have gotten more objective by going to the turtle right away. Look at this. How many seconds have they been here? Just fucking around. Right? How many seconds did they stay here to fuck around? And then they're gonna do turtle anyways. They're not even gonna get the second tier tower. They waited for nothing, literally, when they could have been doing something else. It might not seem like a big deal, but all these seconds count. If you watch League of Legends gameplay and you watch the, the Prime's SKT, they don't waste any second to go for objectives. So you want to do the same thing for Mobile Legends. No mercy the whole time, right? No mercy mode the whole time. Just take all the objectives all at once. So now, the blue buff for Lancelot is about to be up, so they're timing it. Actually, Kufra catches the Lancelot here, if you saw him jump earlier. And again, Lancelot is kind of having trouble here. He's dead again. Ling just snowballed. He's 604, so it's really easy for him to get those kills. There we go. Actually, he gave the blue buff to Kagura since he already has the blue buff on his side, which is very, very good. Alright, now he's trying to burst out the Farsa. Atlas tries to defend the Farsa. Xborg ultis in, gets a kill right there. Alright, so what was the problem there? Kagura gets the blue buff right here. Alright, let's see. Farsa is full health right now. Farsa is full health right now. Kagura ulted the Farsa. Okay, try to go for a combo so that these guys could follow up. Alright, he even teleported in, and he also used his secondary ulti right there to try and burst out Etomax. But I think Etomax flickered. Yep, that's why. Etomax flickered and ran away. Wait, I thought he had second skill still. Doesn't he have dash? Ah, he got ulted by Atlas. That's why he came back in. Yeah, no wonder. Alright, so very unfortunate. So here we go. Chu's gonna kick out the Kufra. Lancelot already used ulti to try and kill this Kufra, so they're gonna invest everything on this Kufra. The Chu kick, the Atlas ulti, the Lancelot ulti, everything. Farsa ulti just for this Kufra. You see this? And Gatot ulti's out, which is fine. They get a 1 kill. So they're so behind that they have to just waste everything on Kufra. You see this? If they go for another team fight, they're so screwed. So Benny Cutie tried to kick the Ling right here. Not really sure why he didn't follow up right there. He could have, but he didn't follow up because he didn't want to get bursted by Kag, I think. Yep, he didn't want to get bursted by Kag. Okay, he flickered out after this. Second skill flickered out. Nice. He almost made a good play, honestly. Farsa's right here. H2O is under the tower. He almost made a good play, but Ling gets away with 1 HP. Very unfortunate for Execration side. That would have been pretty good if Ling actually died there, because Ling's not gonna have blue buff. Also, here, Execration, right? They have Ling at bot lane. They just got a kill, and then Lancelot, Xborg, and Atlas are doing turtle. Now, the only people here for Nexplay side is MB and Yaoi, who don't have Retribution. And they don't really have that much burst, except for Khalid's ulti, I guess. But Retribution should be able to take that. But I think Kate missed the Retri. As you can see right here. Kate still has Retri, not on cooldown, but they missed it. See, right there. Khalid stole it with first skill, which is a big mistake as a core. You definitely need to get your Retributions on point if you're a core. If you get your objective stolen with the enemy team not having Retribution, that's on you. That's on the core right there. So here we go. Hate running away. He's really behind. He's 0-5. He's probably tilted at this point. Plus, like I said earlier, Lancelot falls off late game, so don't even bother trying to come back. Ling is like one item away from getting full build. So even if he does get to late game, it might help a little bit, but it's not gonna have that much of an impact. You see how much resources they wasted on just the freaking Kufra? They used the kick, they used the Lancelot ulti, everything. You'll see it. Watch. Here we go. Let's see it. Alright, Kufra's gonna jump. Farsa already ulted. Kufra jumps, gets the Lancelot again in the Chu. Here goes the Atlas ulti. Atlas ulted, Chu kicks. You see how much resources is being taken, Lancelot ultis, just for a Kufra, and Kufra still lives. And they have to do, okay, Xborg has to waste ulti and flicker for the Kufra, alright? I mean, they're trying to get everything they need, like, just to come back, right? They're really desperate to come back, and they're trying to get everything that they can. But it's not good in some forms. So much resources wasted on the Kufra. So now Etomax flied away, right? And he's gonna suicide because he needs to clear this minion right here. He doesn't have ulti right here. He doesn't have ulti, so he has to come close and second skill to clear. He's so lucky that it got cleared. He first skilled and second skilled. It should have been a win already for Nexplay, but I'm not really sure why nobody tanked it. I'm not sure if Khalid has second skill. I think he just got done using second skill earlier right here, so he couldn't tank it. Okay, let's see the zone. Let's see how they zone this. These guys went for the tower. Okay, so it was not that bad. He can't do anything about that. And they tried to burst the Farsa as fast as possible. Gato tried tanking as well, but it was not enough. So you can't do anything about that. Luckily, the Farsa had enough damage to clear out that one minion. So now the Lord will be up in around 10 seconds or so. Lancelot gets caught again. He's dead. Oh, almost. He's almost dead. What Nexplay needs to do is just go for a Lord, alright? Give some vision and then let your teammates do the Lord. Because if XA goes for the Lord and contests, they're always gonna lose. Oh god. What is Chester doing? That is a big mistake. And what is he doing so overextended against a Cho? He has Flame Shot. Yes, he doesn't have Purify to get out of the Cho ulti. She sees Atlas right here. Atlas is right here, Chu is right here, and Farsa, he doesn't have enough vision for the Farsa, I'd say. I really don't know what he's doing right here. This is just being cocky at this point. This is like the simple mistakes that could make you throw the game. Like, there's no point in poking out the Chu. You're not gonna be able to kill him. The follow-up is right here. You're still really, really far. But if you give really good teams opportunities like this, like let's say ROP, they were against ROPH and the ROPH was losing, and you give ROPH opportunities like that to come back, you know, it's not gonna be good. You're not gonna be hearing good things from the coach. I think Nexplay, they're just gonna go for the Lord, and I think they're gonna try and bait it out. Yaoi obviously giving some vision, and same with Kagura giving vision. This should be an easy Lord for Nexplay. Alright, let's break it down one by one, okay? Let's break it down one by one. The Lord is top lane, and Xborg and Farsa trying to clear that, right? Super minions at mid already being cleared by Xborg, Farsa, and Atlas. So these minions are really low. We see Chu, Lancelot, and Atlas now at bot lane trying to clear the super minions. Alright, so Gatot used his ulti to try and cancel the Farsa ulti. But I'm not really a big fan of this play because like you have super minions still pushing in at mid lane, and you still have a second set of super minions that's gonna be pushing the top lane here. So he could have used his ulti for like, you know, for the whole team instead of just Farsa. Because Farsa's ulti is really low cooldown. It's like 10, 11, 12 seconds. Whereas Gatot ulti is like 30-second cooldown. Unless you have fleeting time and get an assist. So this is not a worth it trade. He's trying to cancel the Farsa ulti so that the Lord doesn't get cleared as fast. But, you know, you gotta remember, you could utilize your super minions. So now that Gatot ulti, Farsa was forced to flicker, which is, it's fine. It's fine. Nobody got caught. Nobody's dead. Renegade stuck in here. Atlas is trying to clear this super minion here. Renegade stuck in here. It's fine. He has second skill to get away. Now, Renegade doesn't have ulti, right? He doesn't have ulti for this next team fight because he wasted it on a Farsa that has a 10-second fucking ulti. Now Farsa has ulti. See? Farsa has ulti to wave clear again. H2O went in on Chu, which is honestly pretty risky. I don't know if that's something I would do. He does have ulti though, so that's probably why he's not worried. The problem is they still have Atlas and Chu kick, so it's really risky here. Let's break it down one by one. Ling was forced to ulti because of that. Alright, Ling came in. Ling gets caught by an Atlas flicker ulti. There's the Chaknu Kufra. Alright, what Kufra was trying to do. I saw people in the comment section when they're bashing the Kufra for going in. He didn't go in for no reason. He went in to zone out the enemy team so that these minions don't get wave clear. Because these guys are still super minions. So what he's gonna do, he's gonna jump here and try to zone out Lancelot and Farsa. Alright, trying to zone out Lancelot so this doesn't get cleared. So what Yaoi's doing here is actually really good, and it's not a mistake. Yaoi's trying to zone, and Farsa gets caught, gets a tank for a tank ulti, right? Atlas flickers ulti, Ling gets caught, Ling was forced to ulti. There it is, Ling was forced to ulti right there. Khalid is still here. I'm not really sure why he flickered. It's just a flicker wasted. I don't know why. He could have used it some other time. He flickered for no reason. He was here clearing the lane and he just flickered. He used it to try and react to this team fight as fast as possible, but he could have saved it, to be honest. I think he could have saved it and just walked and ultied, in my opinion. Right? Now he's gonna ulti. Right there. See, he's gonna ulti. Ling is about to drop down with his ulti, but I think Ling stayed into the tower. Now, the tower is focusing Kufra, right? The tower is focusing Kufra, but for some reason, Kufra went out of the tower range, right here. Right there. Went out of tower range, and now H2O is getting focused by the tower, and now he gets killed by the tower. So that was the big mistake right there. H2O overstayed there. The tank didn't stay enough for Ling to kill anybody. That was a big mistake right there. Gatot is also getting focused by the tower now. Gatot dies to the tower, and also the Xborg cancels out the Gatot's second skill. Right here, he's getting focused by the tower. He's dead by the tower again. Now the tower is gone, finally. Alright, instead of focusing the tower, they were focusing the heroes for Nexplay, which fucked them up so hard. Instead of focusing the tower that had like 10% health, they focused the heroes. It was pretty much the tower versus Nexplay. It was the tower that carried Execration here, to be honest with you. Because of that, they're really low at the end. Yaoi's 1 HP and also freaking Kagura's 1 HP, and Farsa just needs to poop on them. And that's GG. At this point, it was GG. So the big mistake there was not focusing on the tower. It's pretty much the whole team's mistake for not focusing the tower. They were going for kills instead of the tower, which is kind of mind-blowing here. It was not Yaoi's fault. I saw a lot of comments that it was Yaoi's fault. Why did Yaoi come in? Stupid tank, right? Stupid tank. I mean, at the end of the day, it's always the tank that gets the blame. They're really lucky that they had the minion wave. If they didn't have this one minion, they could not finish the game. So this was a bit of luck in Execration side, honestly. The minion wave, like spawning at the right time and all that, it was all in Execration's luck. It was all luck. It was supposed to be a 2-1. Nexplay was supposed to win this game, obviously. And it's GG from there. Benny QT tanked the Nexus, and they still had a minion there. And GG well played. To be honest, I don't know. It was a team effort, team mistake, a whole team mistake. This is what I like about Execration. These are real teammates right here. These are real teammates. Before even jumping around trying to fucking celebrate, right? Obviously, they're jumping around trying to celebrate, but they prioritize encouraging their teammate that just went 1-6. It's not Hate's fault as well for going 1-6. It's just picking Lancelot against that team comp was just completely trash. Whoever thought of it. And now they're encouraging him. Like, he knows he played bad, and I don't even know if he's crying, but they encouraged him first. You see that? That is a real teammate right there. If you have a teammate like that, that is a real teammate right there. Now you're always gonna have like obstacles as a team. He played bad as a core. 1-6. Still gets encouraged by his teammates. Sana all. But yeah, that's it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you guys learned something here, tell me what you guys think about this game and what Nexplay could have done better, I guess, or the mistakes that they shouldn't have done for Execration to come back here. Tell me about it below on the comment section, alright? Don't forget to like and subscribe, and that is it for today. Peace!